School was very hard. I hated school. So when you grew up in the 80s and you went to school, and you got put in the remedial class and you got left to do what you want, but I was able to cover it up. You just learn, you just get into a routine on how you deal with things.
Too many people in Dundee face challenges every day due to not being able to read, write and use numbers. People with lower literacy and numeracy skills are more likely to earn less, are at a higher risk of unemployment, and are even more likely to experience worse health outcomes. Around 37,000 adults in Dundee struggle to read and write. Approximately 15,000 of these adults face such significant barriers that they are unable to carry out everyday tasks, such as managing their money, shopping, or reading a bus timetable. And far too many people believe they will never be able to use a computer or navigate the internet.
You don't know, and you don't have access to that, and you have no confidence about speaking up for yourself. And you struggle on a day-to-day with most daily tasks because literacies underpin just about everything. And if you can't access services, your life descends into chaos. Kenny was saying he used to just put bills to one side until he got the red letter, then he dealt with them. So it's just supporting people to feel like they're in control of their day-to-day life.
Dundee City Council's adult learning team work with adults across Dundee. There's no cost for the service, and you can learn in your local community centre or in a venue that suits you.
I'm just keen for people to feel like they've got a voice. I want them to be able to know they can stand up for themselves. I think that's the main thing, is that they have rights.
As Dundee continues its ambitious transformation into a growing city on a journey of major economic, social and cultural development, it's important to be ensured that we don't leave anyone behind.
I stood on my glasses when I was in a rehab because it was my turn to read a certain page. When I says, I'm going to go up the stairs and get my glasses, and on my way down, I never stood on them, I broke them in my hands.
He really wanted to be able to read out loud. Read, first and foremost. He wanted to be able to read the books he got with AA and all the readings.
You see, at first, I was wanting a one-to-one because I was embarrassed. I was too embarrassed to turn around and say to other people that couldn't read or write. My aim was to get to read the preamble, then I could stay sober. AA Preamble, Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others. If I take a drink, my life is unmanageable. If I stay off the drink, my life is manageable. And see, if I do all the right things today, like succumbing to further education, it benefits me every day.
Because he wants to learn, that's the best. That's when you learn, is when you want to learn. It's all wrapped up in him making a new start, a new life, and, moving forward.
Nothing is stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
I'd be lost without this class, I really would. I still have to give certain things over to my kids to do, like pay things, like so how you get with Amazon, they'll do that for me and things like that. Shirley's going to show me how to do it myself. I don't want to have to rely on my kids all the time. I want to have that bit of independence that I could do it myself.
Maxine's journey's been good. She just loves reading and loves the books. And I think this group helps Maxine to focus.
Yeah, it has helped us. I mean, I'm able to do an email now. I was never able to do that,
With this, the digital literacy is embedded in the learning. So it's like, use your phone to look that up then. Or do you know how to do that? Have you got the Google Speak thing? So it kind of just becomes natural. Because I think if you'd say to people you're focused on digital literacy, they're going to run a mile. I don't want to do that, it's too scary. Everybody says that this makes them happy coming here. I try and make people laugh and not worry about all this not being able to do things. What can you do? Let's work with that.
We want to encourage those who are struggling to take the vital next step to get involved in learning. No one should feel ashamed if they can't write a shopping list or read a prescription. Everyone should be able to manage their money and read to their children.
Now he wants to be able to live independently on his own, be able to read his letters from the council, bills and manage his house affairs sort of thing.
Now I'm confident, I've got everything back, I can go on with my life. If I pick up a letter, I pick up anything, it's not often I ask for help now because of these classes.
If I don't understand the question, I'm not scared to ask now. What does that mean? Can you explain that to me in layman's terms that I can understand it?
Now I can smile now, I'm happier. I'm happier in my own skin now. If somebody gave me a book, I would thank them. I love life now, honestly I do.
Our vision for Dundee is that we will be a caring city, which has tackled the root causes of poverty and delivered fairness in outcomes, education and health. This vision requires a continued commitment to support our most vulnerable citizens. Help us ensure no one is left behind. Do you want to improve your reading, writing or number skills? Contact 01382 435 808 or visit your local community centre and ask about adult learning.
It's never too late to learn. I mean, if I'm into my 70s and that or whatever, I'd still come here if this was available to us.